I got you, John.
What's going on, everybody? We doing it tonight on Wednesday. Think Your Game Podcast. Probably should do more pop-up episodes more than anything because Thursday just changed for me. About to go to class. But, man, Mike in the house, Pill in the house, Jay in the house.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, man, what's the Pill vision on the day? The Pillar vision, bro.
Mhm.
Because you was getting numbers on Facebook, man. You
Oh,
pulling
no.
numbers out there, man.
Oh no, man.
No Pillar vision today, man?
We always got a vision, but
No,
yeah, we
man,
always.
man.
Hey, I think my boy Trump about to shake up the world, and it's gonna be a
That's your boy? Boy, it's
yeah,
finna
man.
get boys finna get ugly out here, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk about that in a little bit too.
He just ain't
yeah,
scared to do what he want to do.
yeah. Hey,
Man.
bring out. Hey, let the world see the real you.
So, ask you this. Did Nelly or Snoop get caught slipping by Trump, man? They out there taking all their heat, man.
Oh
Did
man,
they get
come
caught slipping, man? Cause Snoop was ain't no Trump. Anybody, man, do something with Trump, man, they're cool, man. He caught.
yeah, man.
And now he doing it.
Mhm.
I gotta get that sound effect. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
yeah,
Nelly talking to Uncle Willie, man.
yeah.
Man,
Hey, man.
And you know they cool because Willie D didn't really go off on him. He just kind of listened to him
Yeah.
yeah.
and was kind of agreeing with him most than anything. And Nelly, even though I think it was a cap, Nelly said it wasn't about the money. What you doing it for? It ain't
Yeah.
Yeah,
about
I
the
mean
money.
that's when I look at it weird. Like it ain't about the money.
It
You
ain't.
two all of each other kind of be just well. I just want to be seen.
Man, get out of here. Talking about I respect the office. I don't respect. I respect the. It's the way he said it.
Yeah. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
She an ill repute. Well, I respect the woman, not the ill repute, but I respect the woman. Because she's a woman, even though she's an
uh,
ill repute, but I respect the woman.
hey.
Oh, man. That dude needs to go. He went to Dumb Magic One school. Man, let me tell you something, man.
You know what I'm
Church.
saying?
Hey. Like I don't think it was well money had a lot to do with it
Oh,
anyway.
100%. And they
But
probably wasn't even that much money on their terms, on the entertainer, what they probably make.
Yeah, I
Probably,
don't.
what, six figures? Probably low six figures or something like that, maybe or something.
So what you think is
but
he just want to be seen on that big of a stage?
yeah,
Probably so. Because it
And
give you more opportunities, yeah.
yeah, it's like
what opportunities you trying to get being seen on that
Because,
stage?
I think they said I think the dude who Snoop performed for, I think they kind of connected. I think dude used to donate to Snoop's football teams, Pee Wee football teams and
what?
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
the dude who had the little Dogecoin, I forgot, it's like a little
It-
crypto coin thing he performed for, but the dude invested in different little things with Snoop. That's why when people give you money, kids, you gotta think about that.
yeah.
When somebody give you money, it come with a price tag, whether you
But
whether you believe it or not.
but it also shows you like no like dude probably been supporting Snoop for the longest.
And
You know
then
what
what
I'm
they don't talk about with Death Row, Harry O was supporting Trump.
saying?
Yeah, they don't talk about that.
I'm
Yeah,
doing you a favor, but one day you got to do me a favor
Yeah.
yeah.
in public.
Then when you only got 4 years left, I mean, he ain't got nothing to lose. He gonna go. He gonna pull out all the stops, bro. It's it. He pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, Boy, he like T Grizzly, first day out.
boy. First
Yeah.
day out. Boy,
Boy, I didn't catch that.
yeah. First day out. Let's go.
Teflon done. I tried to tell y'all, man.
So man, what are y'all predictions down here now? What's some of the predictions? I know he talking about he gonna stop inflation. He ain't stopping it. It's only gonna go up. He ain't stopping that whatsoever.
Mm.
I mean, he's a businessman. I mean, inflation inflates his profits. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh, but that's just another thing that's promised. That's like trying to stop global warming at this point.
Yeah.
You know,
I just went to the grocery store and boy,
Mm.
seemed like I bought 15 things and it was like $100. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I got 4 bags, $50.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about Walmart bags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And Walmart don't look as crowded. You go in there,
Yeah.
when you go in there now, it don't look as crowded as it used to look too, man.
Yeah. Hey.
Man, grocery shopping is gonna be as much as a rent bill. If you got like a family
Yeah.
of 4 or 5, man, I don't know how you gonna grocery shop, man.
Hey,
You ain't shopping at Whole Foods. Y'all not eating
No,
name brand
no,
food. You
absolutely
can't get
not.
the Ritz crackers. You can get the It's crackers.
Cause
You
it
know?
ain't too many it ain't like it used to be. It ain't too many of those what you call a grocery store, those bargain
Food
grocery
Plus.
stores. Yeah, like Food Flister. There ain't too many of those like kind of floating around. You know, the
yeah.
ones over there on John Burrow maybe, and
No
they kind of
sir.
high too.
No
The one over there
sir.
before you get to John Burrow on Asher behind the Exxon.
Hey, Mike, you gotta
Huh?
cross the river, baby.
You said what?
I didn't know either. You gotta cross that river. I'm telling you, you gonna find them over here,
Come on, over there by the landfill.
man. You gonna find them. You gonna find what you need. I'm
Man, I ain't
telling
going to
you,
Hudson. You talking about going to Hudson's, man?
yeah, man.
You seeking, you shall find, my friend.
Then
I didn't think it either. I didn't think it. I didn't think it
what's the
was
name
possible.
of a store then over there that they need to know about or
Uh,
across the river?
I can't give you a name because I'm gatekeeping right now.
Who said he gatekeeper? You know that sound like Trump, man. Ain't that about nothing, man?
Okay.
Who said he
Hey,
gate? Oh, that sound like Trump, man. Oh, Trump a maniac, man.
hey, they prices might raise up too high for me. I'm just saying.
You know, when stuff get popular, the price go
What's the
up.
one in Rose City? Is that a food giant in Rose City?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
They changed the name a couple
Oh
times.
yeah, they
It
did.
was
Yeah.
the City Mart. It was the Edwards.
It
You know
was
what I mean?
the little grocery store in Rose City. That's what we
Yeah.
call
Down the street from Dixon. Down the street from Dixie.
Yeah,
Down the street from
that's
Dixie.
definitely it. But
Yeah.
what to expect out of Trump? The unexpected. I mean, he's
Oh
coming.
yeah, for sure.
He's seems like he's going to be a lot more reckless. But I'm not. I don't mean like harmfully reckless. But he's going to do a lot of stuff.
I mean, he pulling back DEI. You don't think that's pretty reckless?
I don't think it's. I mean, it's drastic. You know what I mean? And
But
it's
you don't think it's
different.
reckless?
No,
But
no,
I don't think it's reckless. But he's going to be doing a lot of more controversial stuff or
Oh yeah, for sure.
other presidents wouldn't do. You know what I mean? It's his last term
Yeah.
for president, and he learned a lot on his first run. So he's gonna give you one, but he's probably gonna take two.
yeah, yeah.
You
Like
say you
with,
don't think so? You don't think it's
yeah,
reckless,
with,
Bill?
nah, with the DNI,
DEI.
the DEI or DNI, that's what I call it. But like it was nothing wrong with it, but it was the stuff that they added on to it that is like, man, hold on now, hold on,
Yeah, it's a play on word. It was like kind of like a play on words.
yeah, like y'all
But
added this,
I seen it for myself. I have seen some black people benefit from it.
uh,
But I also see it being used. There's always gonna be people that use stuff the wrong way too. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Kind of like the Rooney Rule,
ooh,
where they don't hire you. It's the NFL where they have to interview a black coach. They don't have to hire the black coach, but they have to at least
right.
interview one black coach. They do the
But
same thing at these jobs. They interview a black person, but they're not gonna hire you. Or if they hire you, you don't have the same power as the other people. You kind of it's like a token hire, so they can
like,
meet the quota. You know what I'm saying?
like
Yeah, and then I mean, getting hired and getting paid less for no reason. I mean, that's
Boy.
the definition of discrimination.
Yeah.
But
But
still, merit. Skill and merit. That's what you have to have
Yeah.
to get ahead in this world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 80s babies, this gonna be your time to thrive, cause you already know what's expected of it,
What's the expect of it?
man. You already done faced everything that's what's going on right now. We already done seen it.
Yeah.
We already
So are you
seen it.
telling everybody to get their rifles and guns ready?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
saw
but
that-
we know, like, he
'Cause
said,
if he cut-
we know what it's like to go
Oh,
and not get those jobs. You know what I mean?
because if he cut Medicaid and food stamps,
what that mean?
I'm sorry. Who benefits more from Medicaid and food stamps?
Depends on what area you live in, but I get what you're saying. Yes.
I mean, like that's not an attack on my
No.
people.
No. All people that been, it's gonna hurt a lot of people, not just black. And I'm just saying, if he cut it, you're gonna see a lot of people suffering. And they,
I'm looking in the state I live in.
Yeah.
This is gonna be different. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And it's different. If you're able to work, if you're able-bodied, this doesn't affect you. Who cares? You know what I mean?
No. I think if you making 30,000, man, and you probably getting assistance, that would affect you if you lose your assistance, bro.
No.
I mean, you get
Yes.
I don't think you get assistance at 30,000.
You know? I thought you did. I thought you would.
No, you'll get it.
No,
You just won't get as much, but you would get some.
No,
you're considered rich at 30,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Well,
I know what you're saying. The standards. I'm talking about the standards.
You're extremely detached.
No, I experienced it. I'm telling you, I experienced it.
You're separated from experiencing it. Like you experienced it a while ago. You know what I mean? But that inflation went up, so 30 ain't what it used to be.
That's what I'm saying.
You're still very poor, and you still don't get assistance with 30,000. They consider you rich. You can't even get free lunch with 30,000.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think you can.
What?
No, sir.
You can't.
No, sir.
When I'm saying I'm lying, if I'm saying I'm lying, I must be lying. But you definitely, you can't get. There's no assistance programs you qualify for. I was looking at it just the other day.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Because they gonna say is you're gonna get reduced lunch, but it ain't the same.
He keep moving the line, poverty line up and up and up.
Yeah, poverty line now is gonna be like 60,000.
Hey, yeah, that's real. I agree. That's coming.
That's what it feels like. But guess what? The government still say, "Hey, man, 30,000 is more than enough for a family of two." You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you gotta live below your means, man. I think that's
one of
the lost stars too. Living below.
When I was making 30,000, I didn't get a tax return. Right. You know what I mean? So
you say you did,
and probably should have. Like damn, but we can't afford it.
That's true.
You can't afford none of that.
What do you think, man? Some of the skills these young bulls need to learn, man. I was talking about that the other night. Top of those skills. If you did like a top 3, top 5.
Patience.
Yeah, patience. That's pretty.
Patience. Money management.
Mechanical.
Control of your impulses and desires.
Oh,
you
man,
see something. You know what? Everybody in the club got on Jordans. Those Jordans cost $300. I need to be like them. So I pay $300 for some shoes, or I eat for the month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which one? You know what I mean? So
boy, I've been on both sides of that fence.
Yeah, looking good and hungry at the same time. That don't make sense.
Learning how to cook is a very important skill when you're young. I mean, cook something.
You know what? Guess what? You don't like. So I can go against that. Look, you don't have to know how to eat, know how to cook. You just have.
But you save money.
Cookies. No. Food is food. Good food. Learning how to cook is making good food.
Right. But you save money too because you grocery shop instead of going out to eat.
You're skipping a skill. Being good at cooking is having good food, delicious food at home. Eating out, I can go get a can of pork and beans and heat it up in the microwave. That saves me money. I still don't know how to cook. You don't need to know how to cook. You just need to learn how to heat something up that you bought from the grocery store. It don't have to be good. You know what I mean?
It does have to be good.
You just
I get what he's saying, but I'm saying the structure. I'm saying like the discipline of knowing how to buy groceries and cook instead of going out to eat. You know, spending $100.
Buying groceries and eating at home and knowing how to cook is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy groceries and eat at home right now. You don't have to know how to cook to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You buy the bread, you buy that jelly, you buy that peanut butter, get a cup of milk or a cup of water, you fine. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks you gotta go and be able to make hamburger helper or cooked steak or tuna
That'll
or
kill you. Hamburger helper will kill you. If you learn how to cook, you ain't got to make hamburger helper. Hamburger helper will kill you, man.
Hey, and,
God.
and, and the
Even though I
thing,
grew up on hamburger helper, but I can't eat it now, man.
hey,
Boy, I'm about to die in the
Like he
bed,
lost.
hey,
I
man.
mean,
hey,
he too upscale. He can't eat hamburger helper. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
and,
my
and,
health. I want my health. That's what I want. The sodium. I don't want the sodium.
Hey,
That's
well,
what it is.
cut the seasoning packet in half. You know what I mean? You do that shit
Still
yourself.
too much, man. Still too much. I mean,
hey,
you
and
could
I'm not
buy
saying,
noodles. You could buy macaroni and cheese and make hamburger meat and make it yourself, and way better than. Like some people don't even boil eggs, man. I mean, talking about cooking. I'm just talking about the simple stuff, man. You know
I
what I'm
mean, it's
saying?
just and boiling eggs is just heating up stuff. You know what I mean?
nah,
Okay.
Fire, water.
You'd be
You know,
surprised.
y'all put the
I
egg
think
in the ice
mechanical
bag.
stuff. I think when you make that's one thing about owning a house, especially now. But you got to be somewhat mechanical because you can't afford if you had enough just to buy the house, you can't afford if something catastrophic happened unless you got the
it,
insurance or something like that. But you got
it,
to be somewhat mechanical in order to cover,
If you, I
buying.
mean, that's
no,
about it.
no. And when you say be mechanical, that means the ones that know how to fix shit. That's your crackhead uncle.
How many of
That's
those left? How many of
that's
those left?
that's your uncle that drink
You
a
talking
lot,
about
but
crackheads
that's
going and cheat?
No,
no,
how many handymen? They're like last of the
that
Mohicans. How
man.
many handymen left? They
It
like
don't.
Indians.
It
When
wouldn't
last
even
time you
matter.
seen one?
Oh, I see him all the time.
Yeah, they out here, bro.
I see him all the time. Like
But you
You
just
talking
say
about
I
the
see
ones on
you
Martin
don't.
Luther King. You talking about the
You
one
just
on
say
High
I see
Street.
you don't see them. You know
no
what I mean?
shit. Hey, just talked to one yesterday, and he don't do none of the stuff that we even remotely think like.
And then trustworthy, like when they fix it, it's going to work.
Yes, it
It's not gonna
is.
last for only a couple months, you know what I'm saying?
It is like it is real genuine people out here that really want to.
No, I'm saying it's not a lot of them like it used to be. That's what I'm saying.
I
It
mean,
used to be a
crackheads are
time.
still,
It
hold
used to
on,
be.
crackheads are still crackheads. You know
No, I'm
what I
talking
mean?
about handyman. I'm not talking about crackheads. They
Yeah,
everywhere. I'm talking about I'm talking about good, reliable handyman that you can trust.
that's why when you find
Not the
one, you
dude that
keep.
you hire him, then after lunch you don't see him no more.
Yeah,
Oh man, what I'm saying with the McDonald's, man. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I got too
That's why,
full, man.
that's why when you find one, you keep one, and you gonna keep referring him. Like this is how business is.
But
Like
if you learn how to do stuff too, you can save money. You don't even have to hire. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
when we talking about
like
skills that a young person can learn now, you just
yeah,
learn how to be mechanical, like change oil, change a tire,
yeah.
knowing where to go to get tires, knowing where to
Yeah,
go. You know what I'm
the
saying?
basis we understand it. The basis we
The
understand.
kids don't. The young boys don't understand it though.
Yeah, I agree. They
Yeah,
don't, and
yeah.
just as well as they don't. Yeah, some of us don't even understand.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
that's what
I
he
know, I
did.
know, I know where to go get a tire for $100 right now.
Yeah,
18-inch tire right now, $100 flat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean,
Hey man, you
those,
went to that tire, man? $100, man? Yeah, no problem. Yes. Cause you go to the other ones, they gonna charge you tire, warranty, some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we put nitrogen in there, so we charge you an extra $20. Man, who cares, man? Put some regular air in my tire,
yeah,
man.
it was this young cat. He left his girlfriend. He was riding with her, and the tire caught flat. She was already on a donut, so and she didn't have a spare. And she was like, you want to help me? Help you do what? He called somebody to come pick him up. He left her on the side of the road. She called her cousins, uh, and she had to borrow a spare tire from her cousin. And there was three girls fixing a tire on the side of the road by St. Vincent. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I saw them.
but
You know what I mean? Because my friend said, we was out there changing the tire. Oh, that was y'all?
but guess what? There's equal opportunity. It's equal
Exactly. I mean, equal
opportunity.
rights. Women can do anything a man can do, but you're hanging around with a man, and that's supposed to be your man. And, he
Yep.
couldn't even at least stay with you or get you a ride too. That's what we. That's where we are. You know what I mean? Some guys don't really know how to make things happen. Like I
Yeah.
said, Mike know where to get a tire for $100 real quick. You know what I mean? At least use your connections. So
So I'll put y'all on the spot, right? We just talking about that. Is a woman entitled to help if she is intimate, not married, but just intimate, like dating around? I guess is she entitled to help?
Oh,
Like,
Go further, cause I'm trying to.
Like if a woman is like if boy X is dating woman Y, they start
No,
dating, they
no.
start messing around. Is she entitled to act like if she asks for help, do we have to do it? Say yes.
If she messing with him,
Yeah, is she
Yeah,
entitled
he
to it?
said intimate.
Yeah,
not
intimate.
entitled, not entitled,
But they
but
that's the sentiment on social media. Like, you
not
know,
not entitled. But as a man, you like no. If I really fucking shout it, no, yeah, I'm gonna help her.
No, yeah. Yeah.
it's just so many layers to the onion. It's like a prism. It's like a spectrum. It's a spectrum.
Somebody made me realize something about myself the other day. Like if I'm kicking with somebody and say, hey, what time you get off? Hey, you coming over here, right? Could you pick up my baby some Pampers, on your way? And I was
Yeah,
like, you know
That's
what?
how they slid it in. How they kind of slid it
I was
in.
going over there anyway. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I'm gonna get some baby some Pampers, and I'm not gonna get the little 10 pack of Pampers, the 20. I'm gonna go
yeah,
to Walmart, buy the box because that's helping my community. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I mean,
yeah.
just because, like, man, look,
Being a real nigga.
you know, my
Being a
son
real.
needed diapers, and I didn't have to go out, do weird things for that. And like, people just need kind of, help sometimes. And I thought that was just being a good friend. And then my girlfriend's like, well, maybe you think she was just using, she didn't want to really kick it with you that night. Maybe she just wanted some diapers, you know what I mean? And I
I mean,
don't
it's so many ways you can look at that. It's like,
but I
okay,
didn't look at it like I had to give her the diapers
right,
to
Right.
spend time with her. I mean, it's
right.
like it's a baby, and the baby
But
needs
why did he ask you though? That's what I'm saying. Why? What makes her like ask you
Like,
though?
like
because I was, hopefully
Knowing,
she wanted to see me, and I was coming over there, and I was out already, and the baby crying and need diapers. You know what I mean? Why
yeah,
can't you ask the person you're intimately involved with,
like,
with no title? If they can come over there, they can just pick up a little box of diapers. I mean, it's nothing.
that,
If you can't,
that's,
so, but I can make the
people have to
same.
pay my
I can
way.
make the, yeah. But you can
I
make the
mean,
same
somebody
argument
has to
that
pick up some groceries, like my kid's hungry. Could you pick up a Happy Meal or pick up a hot and ready? If you can't do that, why would you even want to kick it with the woman? You know what I mean? That's weird.
easy. It's easy. No, it ain't weird. It's easy.
because
That's it's a spectrum. It's a
e- e-
spectrum, man.
So
It's a
you
even
gonna,
spectrum.
so you
even
gonna be
if you,
over there taking care of
yeah,
your business, the baby in there crying.
man, come on.
Hey, that ain't part of the deal,
Hungry.
man.
You're a sick man. I mean, you're a sick man. What about the single mothers?
Yeah, but even if
Her
like
choice is another decision is not my emergency, man.
I
yeah,
mean, it's not an emergency. I mean, it's just a good deed. I mean, you don't want to do good things. You never gave a homeless person $5.
mm,
Man, you cheap, bro.
right,
I mean, those are little black children, and you can't just buy a diaper for
like
a baby. That's sick, Mike. That's very sick.
No, I'm saying not. I'm not saying I can't, but entitlement. Like you expect me because
It's
that
about the
I.
attitude too. So
Yeah,
you
that's what
know,
I'm saying. The attitude. Yeah, for
right,
sure.
if
Because
you
I
get
dated. I
someone's
dated
number in the club and they say, you know what I mean, my baby hungry. I just didn't met you. You know what I mean. The begging starts early.
because when you want to play the entitlement game, I mean, dudes can play the entitlement game too. You expect me to do this, I expect you to do something.
but
Then when you do that, oh no, it ain't even about that. What is it about this? You want to play
That's
that
very
game?
that's very transactional. You know what I mean. But
So why would she ask you for diapers then if you're not the kid's father?
because no, I mean
if
because
it's not transactional.
who can't ask their friends for a ride to work? You know what I mean? Could you pick
yep,
me and my kids up something to eat?
yeah,
Now, what I'm saying is when you're talking about,
pennies at their level. Now, if you saying, hey, you gonna come over here, bring me that $700 for my rent, that's a little bit different. You know
and that's
what
why
I
I
mean?
say it's how you look at it too. You can look at it as okay, diapers for you trading off for diapers, and most time you just go get some Dollar General diapers. I guess I
listen,
don't know.
You a sick man.
no,
You
no,
a
no,
black.
no,
You get the
no,
old
Yeah,
diaper.
no,
You
yeah.
a
but
sick
a
man,
lot of
bro.
hey, listen, a lot of times that
So you never did that. So you gonna tell me?
listen, man, a lot of times when the motherfucker asks you, when the motherfucker asks you for shit like that, they already know. They already know. Like, hey man, I'm gonna ask this motherfucker. whether he do it or he don't do it. But women are so powerful that they really don't even ask for shit like that no more. Like motherfucker ain't finna ask you for no diapers and no gas money. You either gonna be a whole ass nigga, excuse my language, y'all. You either gonna be a whole ass nigga that fuck with me or not. Simple. Simple.
Just depends, man. It's
Shit.
amazing. It's amazing how different people attract different people. Like it's some dudes that deal with certain girls, and it's some dudes that deal with other girls, and it's like
Well,
everybody
hell,
has like this, I guess, subgroup. I don't know, but it's
they all the
amazing.
same. It's all
But
the
it,
same.
there's no
Tomato,
rules.
tomato. Tomato, tomato. You want to be older, you want to be called tomato. Or you want to be young, called tomato.
But there's
It's all.
tomatoes. It's more. It's tomatoes. It's grapes. It's bananas. It's all kind of. It's all kind of fruit out there. It's not just one thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That's all I'm
I
different.
saying.
mean, it's certain things. It's like tipping. You know what I mean? When you go out to eat, you know what I mean. Some people
Yeah.
going $5, $6, $10, and then some people gonna do the most. They spent $30 and they gonna tip
So
25.
if you
You know
don't
what
buy the
I mean?
diapers, what happened? If you don't buy the diapers, what do you think happens?
Boy, you a whole ass nigga.
So that's straight.
So
That so
it's not.
because I don't buy diapers. Yeah. Okay.
No,
That's
no.
whack.
Guess
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
Guess what? No. It's two levels. I mean, it's two things they can happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
For sure. I'm with you.
no. Everything that was going to happen can happen if you don't buy the diaper. If you are who you are, you know what I mean.
Right.
I can get the same results with the diapers because there's something wrong with me. But I don't. I like for everybody to be happy. Uh, in a good positive place in their mind. I want happy vibes. I don't want somebody. I'm trying to watch a movie and you thinking about your baby crying because it's wet. Now,
Mhm.
Mike, I know you can deal with a baby crying with a soiled diaper. Uh, that's no problem for you. But I don't want.
I
I don't
think
want to
we
think
all.
about it.
I think we all been there. I think we all been down that road. I mean,
I
we
don't
could. We
want
could.
her mom. I don't want the baby's mom thinking about the diaper. I don't want to think about it. The baby don't want to think about it. I put that negativity out their mind. I will want her to be reassured everything is gonna go very good tonight.
That's
Because I
how it
don't feel
start,
comfortable
and
kicking
then
it
that's
with
how it
somebody.
starts.
No.
That's how it starts. It
Like,
starts
I
like,
with a
gotta
diaper.
really
It
I
starts
like,
with a
feel
diaper. It starts with a diaper,
and
and
that's
then it
cool.
starts with car
And
note,
then,
and then it starts with
no,
rent.
no,
That's
no.
why he laughing. That's why Jay laughing. That's why he
I'm not gonna
laughing.
kick it. I'm not gonna kick it with a woman if
Like,
her stomach hurt and her kid's stomach hurting because they're hungry. I'm not dealing with it. You know what I mean? And if I can take care of that, with 3 4 for 4s, you know what I mean? Um, or buy some grocery, knock her off her grocery list real quick. That's no problem.
So
But
do
that's
you do it consistently? If that's not your wife, just a girl that you just seeing, there's a difference between the girl that you dating and the girl you just smashing, right?
big difference.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
but we're not. But you're talking, man. We're not talking about three
Mhm.
Intimate.
hundred dollars here, there. We're talking about $700. We're talking about thousands of dollars. We're talking about minuscules and very small amounts of money
But
that
it's,
this
it's not
person
about
needs.
the money. It's about the gesture. Like if they start there.
Exactly.
It's some girls that start there and then they just keep going. They
But
don't. They're
that
not
You gotta
grateful.
know. You gotta know your limit too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
not even just your
But
limit. You
you're
gotta know
saying
who the
zero.
you
You're
gotta know
saying
who you
No, I'm
too
not
fucking
little.
saying
with.
zero. I'm saying you got it's based person by person basis.
Yeah, I can agree.
And
I always
then,
been in. Always
huh?
been in. It's
I
always
agree with
been it.
you.
Like like I could like I'm off the market, but I'm just saying. Like if I'm fucking with if I'm fooling with a
We
woman,
all off the mark. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, trying to get these
now
young
the
bulls to think.
it now and when I say think and when you say think,
Yeah.
you you have to really think some a lot of people just they just go and smashing on smashing mode. Really think. I value myself way more than she value herself
Mm-hmm.
all together. Like I never went out there I'm just gonna go smash some shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's 3 different
I
perspectives
mean,
on here. No
you know,
problem.
and I'm with you. Like I say, like
That's
you're. I'm gonna say you're high, I'm medium, and Mike is low on that. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I like so like in my travels. You know what I mean? I'm older now. I actually have female friends that I met along the years, and I will like if they need some help, like if they need like diapers or something, they call me. Well, my baby, blah blah blah. Boom. It was snowing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can get you some.
So are you just doing it out of goodwill, or are you doing it to
Yes,
plant a
yes,
seed?
no,
Are you
no.
doing it to plant a
At this
seed?
point,
You,
at this point,
you
at this
doing
point
it?
in my life, it's a
So
whole goodwill.
so you the BFF now. So you the
No,
BFF
I'm
now.
not
no,
the
you do
BFF.
it.
You know what I mean?
So what are you did? What you bought it
I
for?
understand people. I understand people have problems. You know what I mean? And those little problems, I can help you if you're my friend. I don't need anything from you. You know what I mean? I'm set on the
So if she
on the
offer you anything, you wouldn't take it.
what's that?
If they
Nope,
offer you anything, you wouldn't take it.
I
nope.
mean, not at this point.
No.
Ah.
Hey, nope.
Now, if you can't, now if you, I'm not starving. I'm not out here in these streets starving for affection, anything I can get.
It ain't
You
about.
know,
It's just a thing. I'm trying to tell Bill
Like,
one time. It ain't about the starving. Some dudes, it's about the opportunity. It's like
and
opportunistic, man.
and
yeah,
that's
if you never got it before like that, you're gonna be opportunistic like that.
Some dudes get it. They still opportunistic. It's
yeah,
just,
and
yeah.
that's what you have to start really changing the dynamic of shit because yeah, it's cool.
Because there are women. Can we agree? There are women out there that work dudes. They will work dudes, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah, but
find
they
And that's what
know
I'm
that.
saying.
You know what I
you
mean? And
find
I
But
know
it
that
sound, it
too.
sound like y'all not saying it. It sound like y'all
no,
saying,
I'm
no,
not saying
that's
that. I mean,
that's
yeah,
your
but
that's
you
your
know that somebody using. You know what I mean? Like
how do you know? How do you know if somebody using
you
you?
because
you will
somebody asked
know.
me
It's a
for
process. It's a process, and it
It's
starts
if
with,
somebody
hey,
asked
no,
me
since
for
you
a
coming over
diaper.
here, can you go buy me some diapers real quick? Since you coming over here,
no. You will know. You just trying to ignore the red flags to begin with.
Yeah,
You will know. But men, we are so aggressive.
yeah.
We are so aggressive,
you can
and
be passive. I wasn't aggressive. I
No,
was
no,
just,
no. He talking. About, yeah, go ahead, Phil. Make
go
your
ahead.
point.
man, when you get to really when you really get to talking your ish to a woman, and when you trying to really make your plays, like I'm really just trying to smash. They doing the same thing too.
Exactly.
They really do.
Oh yeah, for sure. When we talk about accountability, we ain't saying women not accountable. They'll get held to the same accountability.
No, they.
But when you playing around in the streets, it don't matter who accountable or not. You either gonna get game gonna get ran on you, or somebody gonna you either gonna run game or get game ran on you.
Ain't nobody trying to use somebody, for diapers. You know what I mean? If they are,
But how do you know? It's a process. Sometimes dudes don't even know until it's too late. Like
Oh,
man,
you
every
know,
it's too late. I mean, you gave me your
man, Jay,
baby.
we know dudes that girls only call them when they want to go to the movies. We have saw this with our own 2 eyes.
that,
I mean, well, it's just a movie. You know what I mean? Like,
that's mine.
now if she only call you when she need that $700 or $1,000 for a rent, now maybe you getting taken advantage of because you can really do something with that.
Oh, let me ask you this:
And
if
you're
a
just paying
girl,
for time if you take her to movies.
what would make a girl think that she can call a dude for $700? Like, what do you think? Like, that she can take
Yeah.
advantage of somebody like that? That's the part too.
She asked. She didn't tell you.
No, I'm saying, but does she have some kind of discernment? It's like, you know what? I think I can ask this dude for $700 and he'll give it to me.
No, because it's a difference between being a sucker and being somebody that really fuck with you.
Cause girls used to tell Jay like, man, Mike ain't about that BS. I'm not fit to fool with dude, man. He ain't about that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
But guess
But like,
what?
what did I do? What did I show them? They're like,
Hey,
nah, I can't ask Mike for
no,
$700 because he's not gonna do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what
I
did
get
they see in me that's like Mike ain't a sucker?
I
I'm not gonna get that out of him. You know what
I
I'm saying?
get it. I
Like,
get it.
sometimes you was a little maybe dry or a little bit rough or maybe
Yeah, I
honest.
get it. I get it. But it worked. That's fine. You gotta be yourself.
It works sometimes. You could have increased your average by like 20%, putting a little sugar on it. You know what I
It's
mean?
fake wins. It's like
Yeah,
fake wins, though. It's,
You
it's like
still
it's like it's
won.
like telling it's like telling Derrick Henry to run out of bounds, man. It's like telling
You
Derrick
still
Henry to run out
won.
of
You
bounds.
still won. You still won.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
Chris
win the
Johnson.
way that you gonna win. You
It's
gotta win the way that you gonna win,
it's
bro.
Chris Johnson and it's Derrick Henry. Henry.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You can be fast or you can be hard. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying,
What?
what does a person see or a woman see in a man and be like,
But
I
it's
can
not,
take?
and I don't know. I'm not a woman, but it's fishing. You know what I mean? Something the
Yeah.
same thing about dudes. When a dude is using a woman, how does a guy know she'll
What
let
do
him
it?
move?
Hey,
How
What
does
keep
a
do
it,
a
guy
dude
know
see? What do a
man.
dude see in a woman and be like, I
if
can
a girl
smash?
no, if
Keep
a girl
it, man.
exactly, but
Keep
if a
it shit,
girl
man. Y'all
is
gotta
gonna
keep
let him
this shit
move in,
real. Y'all gotta keep that shit real, man.
What do?
Fuck all
What?
this talking in circle shit, man. Keep that shit real, man. Hey, if you're a user, you're a user, man
exactly.
or woman.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we got that understood now, right?
But some people don't. They go into the game naive. They don't realize
No,
like
no,
because they're mixed
we
in
got
with regular
I
people.
don't think they even some
Nobody.
people no.
no.
I think some people want to take the shortcut and they'll pay for whatever they
Oh,
want.
100%.
And,
Yes,
they, and they're
100%.
not
Yeah.
being used. They are not being used.
Right. They understand the game. Right. They
I
understand the
mean, they're
game.
not being used. So
Yeah.
they'll fish and they'll say, I don't really like this dude. And
And
when women really don't like you, they'll get kind of aggressive with you and flat out ask you, hey, do
yeah,
you have this? If you
Yeah.
don't have this, stop texting.
Yeah.
yeah.
For
Stop
sure.
texting me and stop calling me.
Oh
And then
yeah. For
some
sure.
dudes be so
And what
hard
I'm
up, they'll keep
saying,
calling, keep texting, or they'll meet that standard. And I mean,
Man.
it's just a thing.
like the. I'm not out here, but I'm saying, just
No,
looking
I'm
at it,
saying when you was younger, what some signs you
man.
could see in a woman to be like, you know what?
Man,
She ready for the grill. She getting thrown on the grill.
no, it would. I didn't look at none of the shit that anybody else looked at. I wasn't raised like it.
Oh yeah. Well, I was raised by wolves.
I look at
I
like
was raised by wolves, man. I'm
no.
sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a
But
Yeah.
wolf.
at this point, for you, Mike, women was the main objective. You know what I mean?
Was it? I think
Getting the
money was.
kill. And you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So if you're trying to always get the women, that's your goal. You're gonna look at women like that.
Sometimes it's just I wasn't even looking for them. They just came in me and it's like,
No,
well,
like what
yeah.
the better way to explain is like how I was taught. No, I really want to know this motherfucker brain before I even fuck with it. Like I really want to know what she. I'm talking about
People
really
looking for a genuine
dissect her.
connection all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want long term. I want to dissect this woman to the T,
Mm-mm.
to
Yeah.
the T.
Two
Like
different
yeah,
yeah, two different perspectives. I
it,
mean, I respect your
yeah, but
perspective. Yeah, mine was
yeah,
different. My
that
when I was in my 20s, my perspective was
it wasn't.
how can I score this touchdown in the shortest amount of time, shortest
Yeah,
amount of yards? How can
Searching.
I get to the red zone? Can I
yeah.
get to the 20-yard
That
yard line the
that cat
quickest?
that cat is always gonna be warm. But guess what?
It's the
But
strategy. You know, it
guess
was more about the strategy. I think it was
no,
more
it
about the
wasn't.
strategy. I'm just telling you my perspective, P. I know
It's the
you look at
same.
it different.
It's the same chess moves. It's the same. Well, it's not even chess
I'm
moves.
not looking for long term. I'm just telling you, I'm
It
not
wasn't
looking
even
for long
chess
term
moves.
at all.
It
I'm
wasn't even
telling
chess moves because I hate chess. It's always been checkers.
you. Nah, I don't know about checkers. That's too
I
Shit.
simple.
mean, I mean, jump, double jump, crown me.
It's always been
I
checkers.
mean,
Nah, to me it ain't
I
been
hate when
checkers.
people say like no,
It's
no.
chess.
It's always been checkers.
Mm.
Mm.
Depending on what
It,
game you playing. Yeah, depending on
it's
what game you playing.
always been checkers. If you
Yeah.
think I'm lying, then fine. If it ain't been always been
All right.
checkers, oh no, you ain't gonna skip over this. Skip
I mean,
over this.
I'm not gonna doubt you. I'm not
You
gonna
ain't
doubt
gonna
your
skip
I
perspective.
over
mean,
this.
That's your
look,
perspective.
checkers is
You
a
ain't gonna
complicated
skip
game.
over
You know what I mean? You got
this.
jump, double jumps, triple jumps. You
uh,
know,
what
crown. You know what I
what
mean? Double
what?
crown.
Hold on. What do you say? What does it take to be a king in checkers?
Uh-oh. You got
What
to
does it
make it
take?
to the other side, right? Do you?
How
Yeah.
many times? Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's
One.
up, time? And on that checkerboard, guess what you do? You can move any way you want to. It
When
ain't
you
no.
the king.
You can
Nah,
you
chess
can
is
move
just
anywhere. Hey.
chess forces you to think. Chess really forces you to think about what you're doing
No,
You
before
gotta
you
think
make the
in checkers.
move.
You gotta think in checkers too. Because everybody's equal.
everybody.
But see, in the real world, everybody not equal. In the real world, everybody
Yes,
not
it
equal.
is. Yes, it is.
So no. So in the real world, you'll have to think less. If you ally yourself with stronger pieces, you can kind of sit on the sideline and let those pieces move for you. You know what I mean? And you can live your life. You know what I mean? As a pawn. You know what I mean? And you can think like that, and that's fine if you want to be a pawn. But
That
when you play
checkers.
checkers, it's a game of men on an
Okay.
even playing
Every,
field.
I mean, that's y'all
every,
perspective. Yeah, I respect it.
yeah,
I'm not fit to argue with you about it at all. That's
hey,
y'all perspective, man. That's
like
y'all
once
perspective.
you look at it, you be like, I promise you, if once you really look at it, chess ain't nothing but a sucker's game. On the checkerboard, any piece could be moved. Any piece, right, left, back. Or on chessboard, you can only go one way, this way. Shit. But once you stack them two checkers on, oh, that one can move
Round
this way, every which way.
Okay. All right, put you on the spot again.
All right.
Does family beefs and issues affect the kids?
Yep.
for sure. You know, you know what? I hate
We
your
can talk
dad.
about this generally. We don't have to talk about like real stuff, just generally, just
I hate you.
generally.
No, I hate your daddy. So I hate you. You know what I mean?
You got to
I
pick
don't fool with,
sides. You ain't got
I
no
don't
choice.
fool
Yeah.
with I don't fool with you. My kids don't fool with your kids. I don't
Yeah.
fool with your kids. Your kids come in for a job. We get them kids. You know what I mean? Family bees like that. We don't
Issues.
really say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You got issues like, family members that been on drugs for a long time, and you can't. It's hard for you really to come up because most of the family's kind of struggling with stuff, and they kind of pass down. It's like when people was talking about kids, be like, man, we ain't got nothing to eat, and it's like 5 grown people, live in the house, and the kids ain't got nothing to eat. That's crazy, but
yeah,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
that's even with women asking for money for food and stuff like that. Well, you ain't got a daddy, you ain't got a cousin. You asked
Yeah,
them to do. Did you met in the club 2 weeks ago? If he can
boy,
change your tire or he can do this, and that's where family's
Yeah.
supposed to come in and support you.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
But
why?
you burned all those bridges.
Yeah. Like if you gonna call me to be your savior, and you ain't called nobody in your family, I'm starting to look at you a little different. Like
But you
Red
you,
flag.
just you,
That's
but
definitely a red
y'all didn't
flag.
say that 5 minutes ago.
Mike, you got to do. You
We're
got to
talking about family
understand.
beef and family
Oh
issues.
man.
We're not talking about giving to people or giving to the needy. He just said that's a red flag in his book. You burned all your family bridges to
Damn.
the fact you got to call on
Yeah,
some rando for these. You know,
that's true. Now
And
that's
then,
real. Just really do burn family bridges.
listen, and then once you find out, like, damn, the family ain't did nothing, or she, that motherfucker probably did do something.
yeah,
Yeah.
you the problem. She the problem. You know
This
what I mean?
shit,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
find you find out that it's your family that's the problem, not the others,
Yeah,
not the other side. It's like, man,
yeah.
y'all the one that's crazy.
But that's
But
you know
then,
that's the reason a lot of like you know what I mean we live in a like small city but it's kind of big. We got a lot of country towns. You know what I mean. A lot of people have never been to their hometown because their family has broken away from them.
yeah,
And you go to high school and these are your cousins, but you don't know your cousins. Y'all stay in the same state because a family beef that your grandpa had with your great
Yep, yep.
uncle. So now this side of the family don't even know each other. You know what I
Don't
mean?
or
even know
issues, right?
nothing.
Or the issues let's say somebody live in Blyville, but you move to Little Rock. But the issue is you really don't have nothing stability or reliable wise to go back to your hometown.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen a lot. You ain't gonna drive no 92 Honda back to Blyville if you know it ain't gonna run right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
also like real shit be going on. Like, man, them motherfuckers is pedophiles over there.
Yeah,
and
that's real
they be,
too.
and a lot of families be hiding and covering up.
Issue. Yeah, don't say nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, why? Well, why they don't go over grandpa house? Well, your grandpa, you know what I mean. At night he be wandering. Like, what? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He wandered from room to room, and you know what I mean. You can't let the girl stay over there. No,
yeah.
that's not acceptable. That's
Mm.
not something. Oh, that's just a little secret. You know what I mean. He
Yeah.
just touched him a little bit. Nah, you know what I mean. That needs to be just totally wiped out.
But that, like I said, like our family ain't family, and
And then
also,
in the hood, you got family X and then a whole different family Y. And it seems like the beef could be passed down to the kids too. That happens sometimes too.
oh
In
man,
the hood, you
that
know what I'm saying?
that shit
That's
happen a
crazy.
lot. Like you don't even
Yeah.
know. You don't even
Yeah.
like that's more so like the gang culture. Like,
Yeah. For sure.
uh, you really don't you really don't know until you like you just really out there in it. Like,
Yeah.
damn, like man, son, like
Yeah.
like my cousin that I grew up with, music dope, and then my other cousin on a different side, they music dope. And then you gotta, and then they'll be like, man,
You
you
gotta
gotta
pick a
choose.
side.
You
You
gotta
gotta pick.
choose. You know what I'm saying?
That's messed up, yeah. That show be like that. You gotta choose. Man, if it's dope, it's just dope. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But yeah.
And but the songs that they making is about this one, and the song they making
Oh, I
is
see what you're
about
saying.
this one.
Kind
You
of like
know?
remember that. You remember that tape, Bloods and Crips, back in the
Yeah,
day. It was
like
on the same tape. One side was Bloods, one side was Crips. That was pretty crazy.
man, like one of my closest partners, like before we got fully deep into it, like
Yeah.
my boy Spud and uh damn.
Please don't say their real name, bro. Don't say their real name, man.
Nah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Yeah, my boy Spud and
uh,
Lil Willie from 23rd.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bloods, Crips. But we was like in elementary, like real cool. But once we got older, and
Yeah.
I'm still cool with both of them to this day.
Yeah.
But it was like,
It was a tough time. It was a time.
man,
Yeah, that '90s period. Yeah, you had to make a choice,
yeah,
dog. Yeah, yeah.
you know,
100.
hey, one of us is the same, and one of
And
us is
then
different.
the issues, right? You get in the streets and you know what I'm saying, you out there murking dudes and doing stuff that
Yeah.
will affect your family too. Cause it's like if I can't get you, I'm gonna get your family, dog. You
Mhm.
you you way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
didn't happen to a lot of dudes too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
And you don't
why.
even be with your kids. I'm talking about you try. Some dudes try to keep their family put up, but they get caught slipping. They see them at Kroger. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got that, dog. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That happens. That's why you got to be careful what you do out here in these streets, man.
yeah, and
You got to be
that's
careful.
like even if you have to weigh and all this shit, like you, that's what I was trying to tell you. Like some of this stuff is you just be guilty by association. Like you ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with it, but
Oh yeah.
you ain't gonna be no sucker either. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's one of them things. Like the family stuff.
Yeah.
Like if me and my family out in the club, I didn't went down south. You know what I'm saying? They was hey, Phil told me, he was like, boy, man, we just threw down in here last week. Well, shit,
Man.
do I need to bring my strap? He was
Boy.
like, nah, he ain't got to.
Man.
Cause he was like, nah, cause I'm from Little Rock. Nah,
Yeah.
Phil, he ain't gonna do all that. But
Yeah. Then, like say the internal issues, like you talking about like pedophilia and stuff, and you talking about like the abuse. Sometimes the
yeah,
abusive stuff, and don't nobody say nothing. They just go on. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot too. That affect the kids too. I mean, if a kid see they parents abusing each other, it's going to have an effect. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
But then the parents say, "I don't know what happened to little John John. I don't know what happened, man."
They know.
Y'all was in there having SummerSlam sessions in the house like it's
Yeah.
WWF. You know what I'm saying? What you expect? He gonna take. You know he gonna warp his whole mentality. You know what I'm saying?
And people gotta it's not my family, but it's still fam. Well, it's
Yeah,
not my cousin, but it's still fam. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But it's
Like,
a lot of these kids at these schools right now, like, not
man,
being able to read or not being able to, to read on grade level. Man, a lot of these kids, like say, they dealing with these kind of things that,
yeah.
and then you
I'm
can't talk about it because if you talk about it and go back home, you
mm-hmm.
can't, even though it's issues, but you can't talk about it. It's like cancer almost.
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
then
destroy itself, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and then you got people like me that don't say shit, and then they hold it in, and then
Mm.
when you see the person that did this,
But
now you got to slide them up on the table. You know what I'm
he just slide them up on the table, fold them up like a chip. Tack, 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 tack.
saying? Man,
Yeah.
with no, hey, with no repercussions, like, cause it's just a certain
But what makes it tough
unwritten
too
law.
is
It's an
with
unwritten law.
with the
Like,
abusive thing. Like if the person don't leave, you serve them, and then she go back. It look really weird. You know what I'm saying? It
uh,
get real weird at that point. That
but
stuff happens too.
that's like when a woman do that. That's why I don't get involved in like the cousins, the
Right.
sisters, because
Right.
I already know. Like, no, if I end up uh putting my paws on somebody,
Yeah.
or it get even more drastic, and you still gonna go back with them? Nah, I wanna see. Nah, I wanna see you foot that shit out, because evidently you didn't learn nothing. Evidently you didn't learn nothing from our uh
Yeah.
aunties or grandparents or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like, no.
And we know abuses. You know what I mean. We're not trying to blame the victim.
No.
And
No. No. No.
we know sometimes
No. It get
that
weird. I'm talking about the reality of it.
the
You know what I'm
person's
saying?
livelihood is attached to their
Yeah.
abuser. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Maybe they hold all the money. They have kids with this person. And it's a lot tied to leaving that situation. And me personally, I mean, I felt that my weakest sometimes because I feel like I'm a manly man. I'm a protector. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Not only my family. You know what I mean? The women around me. You know what I mean? I don't like to see women mistreated.
Yeah.
But I was put in a situation where this dude was kind of being violent to his girl, but putting myself in between them.
Mhm.
Well, I broke it up, but not like finishing the guy or being
Right.
aggressive to him, where she would have been right fighting me alongside him and right back with him. You know what I mean? And that was just
Yeah.
putting myself in danger. Uh, I felt like I could have done more, but separating them and getting them separated was all I can do because you're putting yourself in that situation that she's
Yeah.
going to be right back with
Right.
that person. Now you're fighting two people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just sad. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it feels like a brainwashing
And
thing. You know what I
and
mean? Like
then too, family jealousy, man. Internal family jealousy because this person parents went to school, did what they needed to do, and they didn't up their level or whatever. Everybody else just kind of did what they did, but and some people be jealous of these families because they did what they needed to do versus everybody else kind of I don't know, just did what they wanted to do, but it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happen too. And
Nah.
the kids get the brunt of it. Like, you think you something because your daddy went to school. What the kids don't got nothing to
no,
do with that.
no. Well, kids don't talk like that. Kids talk like
No, I'm
this.
talking about the older members talk to the
Nah.
kids like that sometimes. I didn't seen that happen.
You know what I mean? Now I saw for kids like, well, you got the new Jordans. Oh man, they might like, you know what I mean? I want your shoes, or they might talk
Yeah.
about you. You always got the new stuff or whatever. This and
Hmm.
that. It's not it's a jealousy thing because you got a new pair of Jordans just to play in. You have
That's
all
more
white
envious. Yeah,
to
that's more
play. You know
envious.
what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that because everybody wants the new Jordans. You got, you got the new Jordans as play shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, and kids feel a certain type of way about that when
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
all the new toys. You got a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what I mean? And guess what? We still playing with the PlayStation 3. You know what I mean? You got a
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 in each room. Uh, the kids don't care what his dad does for a living. They just care they didn't get a PlayStation 5 and you did. It's just that simple. And I've seen the opposite effect. One family, you know what I mean, the dad's a doctor, and they look down on everybody else in the family because they work
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yes, that happens too. Yes.
Hey, we're not hating on you being a doctor. You know what I
Right.
mean? We expect more from you because you're a doctor and you're rich, you're a millionaire, but you can't come looking on your own family. You used to be at grandma's house drinking out the faucet too. And you know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
you're a doctor. Now we ain't nothing. We
Now watch
hungry,
this.
we kicks and stuff like that.
Now
Yeah.
watch this. Now what you just
Uh,
said too, to even add on to that,
oh.
they'll be cool with him until you say no. They'll be cool with him until you say no.
No, no,
No,
no,
I'm not. No, I'm not giving you $10,000. What you mean you ain't giving
no,
me $10,000? Man, you just
no.
come on my grandma's house.
That's the user
Listen.
mentality. Those are bad people. But I'm telling you, people always
Yeah, for sure. It's so many scenarios. Yes, I'm with
the
you.
poop rolls downhill.
It
You know
rolls
what I
down.
mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes some people so
Yeah,
being negative or being a hater
yeah,
could be you can hate from the bottom and you can hate from the top.
100%.
All
Sure.
those family dynamics, you know what I mean, can happen. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
people will be all in your face, you know what I mean, when you letting the money flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then you stop the money. Yeah, people gonna get salty and shady. And
Mm-hmm.
people also gonna they'll take your stuff. If I don't care if he actually did it, as long as he keep paying me.
Uh,
But then you stop paying somebody, you can't mistreat somebody you're not paying. So
man, hey, and that's one of them. That's one of them things that I always say. Um, I'm Scottie Pippen cousin. He didn't know it. I didn't know it either. Didn't know it at all.
But is he the GOAT?
You fucking right.
He
to
better than
go,
Jordan?
guess
He the
what?
GOAT.
I'm sorry to
You
go to
fucking
what?
right.
I mean to go to what? Like to go to what?
He said he was better than Jordan. He said he's the
I
GOAT.
no.
No, I'm
I
saying
say
Pippen said that. I
he's
said Pippen said that. I'm
one.
not you.
He's
Now
one.
just what? Like let's say let's do this. Like okay,
Nah.
even if we want to support the argument, he's better than Jordan.
Mm.
Jordan has more accomplishments than he has.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He has more points. He has more.
But he wouldn't have got it without Scotty though.
What? Yeah,
You
you
know
right.
what? Guess what? Oh, so okay. Wait. So if we take Jordan's left leg, is Jordan left leg the GOAT?
No, I'm saying
No. Jordan wouldn't have got all his MVPs without his left leg. So it's Jordan's left leg.
Way
I
better.
think that's the wrong analogy. I'm saying that's the wrong analogy. What I'm
No,
saying
he's a
is
piece of the puzzle.
when you have somebody to do the dirty work, when you have somebody to do the back
Yeah,
end
but-
dirty work, and you can
Yeah.
focus on being the CEO, you'll get more stuff done.
Yeah, he was,
That's no. I get the analogy that you're saying, but that ship, you really gotta look.
I
You
don't
really
think you listen to
know
what I'm
that.
saying. I'm saying Jordan wouldn't have got the stuff he got if he didn't have Pippen, because he didn't have it before Pippen came. He had the scoring title, sure.
No, he had it, but
Yeah.
it took some like listen. This has come from somebody that was like before the NBA. Before I'm talking about UCA when it was two roads in the UCA and in Conway. There probably would have been third
So
next. There probably would have been third next after Williams.
we'll be dancing around. I'm asking you
It
straight
ain't
up.
a dance.
Is Pippen better than Jordan? Is he the GOAT?
All around, you fucking right.
I know you can't say nothing different because you ain't going back to
No,
Hamburger if you say
I
something.
would no, I would tell you this right now. Like any all around, all around. If you gonna praise LeBron, man, look at the one that was before him. Magic, Scotty, LeBron.
But I think the GOAT is just one thing, the greatest player of all time. It's just one.
No, that's what people want it to be. Just say the greatest scorer. If that was the case, then y'all say
That's like saying if a girl baddie, well, she's an all-around baddie. She not a dime. She all around dime.
See, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing,
You doing it, not me. You doing it. But I respect it because that's
it,
fam. I
it,
would do the
it,
same thing. I respect it.
it's Scotty not.
Huh?
Is Scotty not the greatest of all time? Is he not?
No, he not better than Jordan. Absolutely not. He
Shit.
good. He ain't better
Now,
than Jordan.
he may have physically be stronger. He may jump higher. But those are accomplishments Jordan has. I think outshine Scotty. Me personally, I think physically, Scotty
I
Pippen
think
is the closest person.
What makes Jordan better?
I think if
Mike,
Pippen,
I want to hear
I think if
what makes Jordan
Pippen,
better?
listen to me. If
What makes
Pippen,
Jordan better?
listen to me. If
What makes him
Pippen,
better?
every time I keep trying to talk, you keep cutting me off. It's funny.
No, because you do the same shit, but I'm
I
just
know.
saying. But
Yeah, but
I'm
when
just saying, what
Jordan
makes
retired,
Jordan better than Scotty?
when Jordan
What
retired,
makes him?
when Jordan retired, Pippen had
No,
the.
you what?
When Jordan retired, Pippen had the opportunity to show that he was better than Jordan. But you know what
Oh,
Pippen
okay.
did? You know what Pippen did?
No,
Pippen had
no,
on the Jordans. You remember that?
no.
Pippen had on the Jordans, and he
Yeah,
pointed
like,
down at
come
him.
back,
Hey,
nigga.
Michael, come back. Come back.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you. What he say? Come back, nigga. You trash that motherfucking baseball. You're trash. You went to the
But
Wizards.
what I'm
You're
saying, Pippen
trash.
crashed out. Pippen crashed
Man,
out against the
stop
Knicks.
it.
He
You
crashed out
trash.
against the Knicks, right or wrong. He crashed out against the Knicks, right or wrong. Pippen.
Did they lose?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember Pippen got mad because he didn't want to give him the ball at the end of the game? He wanted to give it to Kukos?
Man, he should have socked motherfucking Phil Jackson in his eye.
Yeah, he should have.
But why do you think he said give it to Kukos instead of Pippen though? If Pippen was that dude though.
He was. I mean, that's crazy. It was a misdirection.
You want me to tell the truth?
So why? Okay, let me ask you this then.
You
Take
want
away
me
the
to tell
Bulls.
the truth,
Why
then?
Pippen didn't win it? Why Pippen didn't win the championship with the Blazers? Why he didn't do it?
You want me to tell the truth?
Tell
or
the
you
truth.
want me to lie? You want me to lie?
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
All right. Well, shit. Well, but put it in that little white boy hand. Hey, put it in that white boy hand. Yeah, throw it to him.
And
But it was the ultimate disrespect. But guess what Scotty did? He said, you know what?
He didn't go in the game. Yeah, he didn't go in the game.
Fuck y'all. Excuse my language, but fuck
that's
y'all.
crazy. He should have had more, control
Professionalism?
control of the men on the court. You know what I mean? That's coaching. Coaching is good, but we're gonna call a play that as a team leader, as a veteran, as the three-time champion.
But what if Kukos was a better shooter? What if the coach thought that Kukos was a better shooter than Pippen?
I mean, under pressure in this moment.
Hold on.
No.
I want y'all to see it. They did it for Paxson. They did it for Steve Kerr. They did it for Kukoc. So why are y'all mad? Well, not y'all, but
no, you asking me why do I think, and I'm giving you the answer, but you keep saying like I'm giving you the answer like.
Well, go back and watch.
You saying Pippen failed in career?
He didn't. If he would have won one without Jordan, if he would have really balled out, like, okay, what about the Blazers? Why do you think he didn't win with the Blazers?
Oh, why didn't Jordan win one without Pippen? Like,
exactly, I'm saying the same thing. Right.
What is the same argument?
But he asked me why Pippen was better. Why Pippen wasn't better than Jordan?
No, listen, because if you go off championships, yeah, I can see that. I can see your argument.
Final MVPs,
all around.
Final MVPs,
all around. Everybody know what held that team together. All around.
But that don't make you the GOAT though, because you the glue.
You was a lie.
Maybe the glue.
You said it makes you the glue, not the
GOAT. Yeah, the glue, not the GOAT.
All around.
The bluest of all time.
He said the gluest of all time.
All right.
Pippen was good. I'm not down. Pippen was good, but I don't know about the GOAT
Hey,
though, man.
hey, before he got there, what was they doing?
You know what Stephen A. Smith said? You know, did
Yeah,
you watch
what was
Stephen
it?
A.
No,
Did you go? Did you watch Stephen A. Smith? He broke it
no,
down. I'm not
no,
gonna do Pippen like that.
no. Use a motherfucking leg.
Did you know what Pippen? You know what Stephen A. Smith said? I say
Man,
one
what
thing
was
he
they
said.
doing?
He said
Them
in
boys were
Game
getting
7 when
knocked
they
out.
could have beat the Pistons in
No,
Game 7, he had a
no,
migraine headache.
them
He
boys
said
were
he had a
getting knocked.
migraine headache in Game 7.
Them boys were getting knocked out in the first round
I
every
had a
time.
migraine headache. I mean, those are pretty severe. Um,
Yeah,
Them boys,
hey,
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 when
this
Jo-
is the
when
this is the
Jordan hit,
never-ending
when
discussion.
yeah.
Who we
that
have for the Super Bowl?
that
Oh
nigga,
man, who's in the Super Bowl right
that
now?
nigga had a
I
hangover,
mean,
and
we
then
got another
Pippen really
round.
carried him.
Okay,
We got
I want to say, man, do you think the
Commander,
Bills can beat the Chiefs? You
Commander,
think?
the Commander's still in it, the Chiefs still in it, the Ravens still
Cause
in it, and the Bills still in it.
Boy,
um,
ain't nobody watching damn one of them teams.
man, you crazy. The NFL up this year.
Guess what, man?
Ain't nobody
The
watching that.
Ravens
Yeah.
had them boys.
Ain't
Man,
nobody
the
watching.
Why
Ravens
they
didn't run enough early. You know what
Why
I
they
mean?
didn't run the ball? I don't understand why they didn't run the ball enough. I don't understand that. That's stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody watching this.
It's
This is
it's
already.
cold. It was 30 degrees. It was cold snowing, and you got this bowling ball. Man, I don't know what they was thinking, bro. That was
It's
stupid.
40 carries. It's 40 carries.
Yes.
You got to do what the Eagles did to Saquon. You know what I mean? You hand it off to him enough, he gonna break.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see Jay Daniels, but I don't know if he can get past the Eagles, though. That's gonna be tough, man.
Ain't nobody watching it.
Man, the NBA's down, Peel. Everybody watching NFL. The
Man,
NBA ratings are down, bro.
NFL is about to. They about to come in close second.
But yeah, the Chiefs gonna get it again.
Ain't nobody.
You think
I'm
so?
telling you, ain't
You don't
nobody
think the
watching.
Bills? You don't think the Bills got a chance of beating them?
It's
Now,
done.
the Chiefs play football.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm with you.
They're not a good running team. They're not a good defensive football team.
That was like the Patriots when Tom Brady was there.
No, it's the Adam Vinatieri kick the field goal. I'm like, man, I already see this shit going down.
Yeah, they just
Boy,
the
ain't
Chiefs just
nobody-
play football better than everybody else. I
They
mean,
do,
they're
yeah,
not
they
good
do.
at anything in particular.
Except for quarterback, and that's what you need.
Yeah, quarterback
Yeah.
play, but they're not
Yeah.
good at anything else besides playing football as a team.
Yeah, 'cause they defense are terrible, man. They defense never been like top in anything.
Because like the Ravens had all the talent,
they
they
did.
got booted up out of there. The
I think
Commanders,
John Harbaugh, he might have to get up out of there. He's just doing stupid stuff. But the offensive coordinator, man,
and, matter of fact, Harbaugh did better with a worse team. You know what I mean?
did.
Some coaches can't coach with talent. They
Yeah,
have to
I can
coach,
see
you know,
that.
so.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to live.
What?
It's gonna go back down. Go back and watch them old NFL games, and you're gonna see like, oh, what led the Patriots to what led
Oh,
the Patriots
The
to Adam Vinatieri.
MVP back then more than
Yeah.
Tom.
But hey, you gotta admit though, Belichick defense was insane. That dude had like in that time. I mean, he do had Willie McGinnis. I mean, if you see Willie McGinnis, have you seen Willie McGinnis, man, in real life? I mean,
Everybody he had on that D line was past their prime.
yes, and they were
he
still out there balling.
He had, but that it was their awareness.
Yes,
you know what I mean. A bunch of linebackers that you can get off the street.
Lawyer Malloy, he had Lawyer Malloy, and Rodney Harrison. Did he have them in the same backfield? Did he have both?
After their primes? You know what I mean. He had everybody after their primes, so he had a lot of experience out there. Everybody awareness was 99, so that's how they won. I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs winning it again. It may be a rematch, but yeah.
You don't think the Commanders? You don't think the Commanders can beat the Eagles with Jaden Daniels?
They can, but their running game too strong.
Yeah, are they going to Philadelphia?
And
Are they in Philly? Are they in Philly?
It don't matter where they are. I think they Philly learned a lesson. They're gonna run and run again. Then Jalen Hurts scramble, make those third down conversions. it's really hard to beat them.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They're gonna go down the third down, and Jalen makes those important third down conversions. They ain't got a chance.
I would love to see the Eagles play the Chiefs again with having Saquon Barkley though, because they could really control the clock.
That
would be dangerous.
So different.
You have to play a perfect game. Well, Mahomes had to play a perfect game.
They barely beat them, like
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. That'd be good. But all right, guys, for to get ready and get off this thing, what you want to say, Pil, man, before we get off here, man? You still want to say Pip the GOAT? You still he the GOAT?
Yeah.
Pip.
Yeah. Quit playing. Quit playing.
Oh man.
Quit playing with fam, man. Y'all got
Play
what
with
I'm saying.
fam. I want you to rep fam, man. We trying to get you amped up, man. Rep fam, man. All right, guys.
How easily y'all forget, but all right.
All right, guys. We finna sign out this thing. Oh, that was funny, man. We mess with each other all night.